Hello everyone, you're on the best channel in the whole YouTube, VR channel. In the last video I talked about how to become a superhero. If you have not seen this video, be sure to watch it. I invite you to become a hero of education, and I present to you our first heroic case of the lesson of life. The first and the most important thing I want to do is introduce the lesson of life into general education program of all schools. As before adopting the new laws, we have to take a fresh approach to the people themselves. No matter how many laws we come up with, no matter how hard we try to improve our lives on paper, it is first of all important to form people's desire to live according to the law from childhood. I have been working as a private teacher for 8 years, and if I want to do my job well, I can just dictate teaching material. Concrete client wait from me concrete result. And often I want to approach result more than my pupils or their parents. And in order to accomplish this, it is necessary to delve into character traits, life situation of pupils, and analyze other factors. And despite the particulars, it is possible to deduce common patterns. I want to assure you of following conclusion. The most mistakes and complexes of an adult are a result of his childhood. Many problems in work, in personal life, in society can be avoided if we will work with people from their childhood. Let's be honest, the most part of parents cannot cope with their educational function by 100%. I'm not trying to make parents guilty. There are several reasons why raising children is very difficult, especially teenagers. Many of the parents are very immersed in work, and in their free time they want to devote time to themselves. If there are several children, then all the more there will not be enough time to teach them everything. Over the past 10 years, the percentage of the number of divorces in relation to the number of marriages has been increasing. We see that, according to statistics, more than half of marriages in the world break up. We can add cases of dysfunctional families, or families where one of the parents died, and we will see that there are many situations when only one of the parents officially brings up the child, and often when the child develops on its own self. Parents themselves do not know how to be a parent, because no one taught them this, so everyone brings up as it seems to him better. But this is not always right. We add the cases when the child was born into the family of young parents who themselves were not so long ago children, and add the cases when parents do not love the child or child was not wished and planned. The school does not have the authority to raise the child like a personality and a good person. The direct functions of the school are only in education and general socialization. Therefore, it is not fair to push responsibility to schools. The way a child grows up is a pure lottery, especially at our time of wild capitalism, when people are increasingly looking at the benefits from another person, more than at his inner world. It seems to you that it will not concern you because you are sure that it is all good in your family? You are mistaken. Because your children will contact with world where conditions are different, and this will apply to you in 100%. I am sure that thinking that a school should only teach is archaism. Now children can download a cool presentation on a necessary topic themselves. Find a video lesson for free, and 20 minutes of personal research can be more fun and effective than 2 corresponding lessons at school. The main task of the school of the third millennium, in my opinion, is to convey to the children the importance of self-education, to give them the skill of self-education, and also the state represented by the school should take on more functions of working with the character of child. What does the constant spending time in computer games lead to? What is alcohol and other destructive substance not cool? Why should we respect all people, workers of various professions, and indeed each other? What are the basics in relationships with the opposite sex? So why is a rich person not a super person, and everyone should be treated with the same respect? There are a million questions that form the inner climate of each person, and therefore the education of whole society. But these questions are not a matter of one presentation. Children, do you understand why is it important to use condoms? Yes, of course, we watched the presentation and no one will have problems. Is it clear why drugs and alcohol use is death? Yes, teacher, we understood. We will not do it when we will grow up. If we want to solve such important problems, every child needs to pronounce personally, both in the presence of the experienced adults and in the circle of the same-age children. And most importantly, feel free to reason and argue on these topics. Every child needs to personally reflect on this problem out loud, to see that others can be trusted, and these problems are not somewhere in the movies, but they are in life. Every child needs to know about all these problems, but not to run away from them, but just know what to do. And then, I absolutely no doubt, our society will go on the right way. The society sees that parents do not give any guarantees in good education of their children. There are definitely not enough basic lessons at school. I insist that there is no point of studying mathematics, foreign language, computer science or other different subjects if we do not try to work with personality of child. More than once I will raise the topic of importance of introducing the lesson of life in the following video. But for now, subscribe to the channel, express yourself in the comments. What do you agree or disagree with me about something? Send this video to your friends. Interesting, what will they tell you about this? And don't miss our following videos. Soon we will form a petition about this issue. It will be very interesting. And in the end, what is the heroic action of this video? Join our group on the Facebook, actively participate in the discussion of this problem, propose your options. All important posts will be marked with the hashtag lesson of life. Become a hero of education.